Hey, welcome
Back
to
the
After
hours
Podcast
with
Ricky and
Alyssa.
we have an introduction for our guest today.
Oh,
It's a
we
short
do.
one. Today we have a special guest who is a New York native, who is a triple threat. She can sing, act, dance, and she's a student. What other person does all that? I don't know. Introducing. You gotta say
I'm
your
supposed
name.
to say my name. I'm so sorry. Ane.
All right. This is kind of our first ¿cómo se dice? Athlete one besides Kelly. So thank you.
Yes.
Because we're very honored that you reached out.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, I feel like I've been feeling like this for a while. When we have guests and we're on our phones, it's not we're ignoring you. It's just all of our notes are
I
on here.
understand. I completely understand.
So just people don't think that we're crazy. All right.
Or just being rude.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Okay, so we broke up the questions into
Categories.
categories. Three.
What?
Three.
Three.
4 plus the game. All right, so we're gonna start off with your childhood and your upbringing. So you are from the Bronx, correct?
Yes.
All right. What area of the Bronx did you grow up in?
Eastchester. I'll say Eastchester.
Okay, where is that?
Yeah.
Because I'm not really
That's
familiar
like
with that.
around Dyer Avenue. That's around Bay Plaza, White Plains Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was that like a safe neighborhood or non-safe?
Like in between.
Okay.
In
Okay.
between.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Good little balance. Well, not good, but
There was a
there's
balance.
balance.
Liz.
When you're did you like go to the other boroughs a lot, or did you tend to just kind of?
I went to Brooklyn a lot. I went to Canarsie a lot for church because my
Okay.
dad's a pastor, and our church is in Canarsie.
Okay. All right. In the interview you did with Alex and Amaya, you mentioned you went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
How was that? Because I've never really met someone who went to Catholic school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's such a lie. First of all,
Who?
AP.
Like I was supposed to know that?
I feel like it's a common knowledge.
I don't know
Anyways,
that.
Continue. Sorry.
Were there any strict rules and just how was it?
I went to Catholic school since I was like a baby, and then I went for high school too.
Okay.
So I kind of just got used to there just being really strict restrictions and all that. But it wasn't like insane. Like it wasn't like I had nuns as my teachers and shit like that. It was pretty calm.
You had a dress code, I'm guessing?
Yeah, like we couldn't wear our skirts like too high, like above our knees. Like my principal would literally like pull our skirts down. Yeah, she was kind of crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually absurd.
She would go behind us and unroll our skirt because we would roll our skirts sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I
And she
feel
would
like that-
unroll it or she would just pull it down. Not all the way down, but you know.
I would hope not.
She's just pantsing you in the middle of class.
I feel like that's just like a boundary that like
Yeah.
she crossed a lot.
Yeah, like some of the
Jeez.
teachers in my middle school, they were like a little bit too like touchy, not like that, but like they would snatch kids by their collars. Like they were a little bit too not me though.
Not a lot of
Not
boundaries.
me though.
Not a lot of boundaries there. huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I went to public school. I think I was about to go to Catholic school, and then I was like, no, I can't do that. I don't think I ever told you that actually.
No.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think
my mom was about to put me into my church's school.
Really?
Yeah, and I said no.
I
I thought about it.
I just
and then
did
was
my
like,
weekly church class so I could make my
oh
confirmation.
yeah, did you have to do like church class weekly?
No. I mean, we had Sunday school,
Oh,
but
okay.
like it wasn't like not like
'Cause-
that.
Because I had to do it every Tuesday and Thursday until 8th grade.
I feel like everything you guys learn in like church class is what we learn in like religion class in Catholic school.
Yeah.
So we learn
Yeah.
about all the sacraments and like all those things.
This is just a question off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to memorize prayers?
Yeah.
Okay.
In high school, I had to memorize the Our Father and the Hail Mary in Spanish.
Oh.
In Spanish?
In Spanish.
Interesting.
I think I remember a little bit of the Hail Mary too.
Go for it.
Dios te salve Maria. That's about it. First line.
First
You know
line
what?
is
Better than nothing.
You know what? It is better than nothing because I think I tried reciting the Hail Mary the other day and I go, "Our Father, full of grace." And I
Full
was
of
like-
grace is crazy.
I was like,
Oh,
"That's
I
just."
remember. I think I remember the sign of the cross. Is it an El Nom
Oh,
Padre,
in Spanish.
Hijo,
I was like, "What?"
Espíritu Santo? Amen. I think that's it.
Sure.
That sounds about
You know what?
right.
I believe
No?
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
You know more than I
I'm
would.
trying. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, Liz.
You also mentioned that your dad was a pastor.
Yeah.
Or is he's still a pastor?
Yeah.
How was that growing up?
Tough, but it's the same story as every other preacher's kid. Like, you have a lot of people looking at you and expecting a lot of you, but it's like, I'm not the pastor and I didn't decide to be a pastor. I'm just the kid, guys. It was a lot of pressure, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
I have two older sisters. I feel like they kind of got it a little bit worse than I did because I'm kind of like the rebellious one, so I kind of don't give a fuck.
Understandable.
Fair.
Was your dad the type of like pastor to like enforce the type of music you listened to or like the type of TV shows you watched or no?
Not really. Not really. My mom was more like that, to
Really?
be honest. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me watch. I remember there was a episode of iCarly
Oh.
where Sam and Freddie, they kissed, and she literally covered my eyes. And I was like 12. I was like, girl. Yeah. And she always happens to walk in my room whenever I'm watching a show with like a sex scene. It's very awkward.
Oh my God, no, that's literally
Like, her
the
timing is
word.
always on
Yeah.
point.
That's so awesome.
And then my mom will just stop, look at it for a good
Like, yeah, like,
minute,
why are you watching it with me?
and then stare at me and go, "What are you watching?" And
She asked me if I was
Netflix.
watching porn, guys. She's like, "Are you watching porn on my big screen TV? Like, that's crazy."
TV's crazy. What type of music did you listen to? I feel like you stated in the interview you did with Alex and Amaya and just on social media that Beyonce is one of your biggest inspirations.
Yeah, I love her.
So what music did you grow up listening to? What specific artists?
I listen to a lot of gospel. I listen to a lot of R&B. I'll just name a few artists, R&B wise and gospel wise. Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Tiana Taylor, Rihanna, Kanye. Yeah, I listen to a lot of rap too. Jay-Z, who else? Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Gospel, a lot of Kirk Franklin. I love Kirk Franklin because he puts like a R&B twist on gospel. Mary Mary, CeCe Winans, Yolanda Adams. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's a lot already.
That
yeah.
is a lot. Jeez. I think that's it with growing up, I think.
Yeah, that's the last question.
Yeah. All right. Alyssa.
Prior to this, we watched a YouTube video that takes us through your creative process for your
Really?
EP. Jahard? Yeah.
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 You said really?
How does that feel? That's the EP title. Yeah.
And
Oh.
you just like.
Shit. Sorry.
what?
My bad.
Huh?
I thought it was your card for some reason.
What
No,
is
that's the first song. It's called How Does That Feel?
All right.
Oh, our fault.
It's okay.
What is this question?
Oh, did I screw
no,
it
you
up?
did. No, it's just long, and my brain couldn't process.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what kind of boss would you like describe yourself as? I guess because you knew what you wanted and you knew how you wanted it done. Are you more like soft spoken? You're like, let's get it.
Yeah, no, I'm very, I'm definitely not soft spoken when it comes to my art at all. I'm more controlling. I don't know, that word is a little bit crazy, but controlling in a way, because I don't like letting a lot of people have creative control over what I'm doing. Because if I have a vision in my head and it's not executed properly, then I'm gonna be pissed. And at the end of the day, my name is on it.
Yeah.
So I'm very like strict about how I want things
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of bosses, we mentioned Beyonce. This is just a fun question because me and Liz have been talking about this on the podcast. I think since last season, the whole Diddy thing.
Ooh.
Do you think Beyonce knew? And do you think she knew about Tupac and Biggie?
This is hard. I'm biased, y'all. I love Beyonce, so I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know. I think from what I've been seeing lately, it's getting a little bit creepy. No shade. I love Beyonce so much, so it feels wrong to say this.
Yeah.
But it's getting a little bit creepy with the way it's like she ties into everything. Like, have you seen those Grammy videos where they're like she always gets mentioned
yes.
whenever
I've seen
somebody
those,
wins
yeah.
a Grammy? So I kind of think she knew. Damn.
Damn.
Wow.
I feel like, I think last week I said it's either she knows everything or she doesn't know a single thing about what Jay-Z was up to.
But she had to have had like speculation if she didn't know.
Yeah, but like I said last week, like Jay-Z hid him cheating from her.
But I think that was easy because it's like, even though people like they're married, like they're both artists, so they're not necessarily like that couple that's in the house together all the time.
true.
And like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You're sleeping in different places, so that's easy to hide if that's the case. You
True.
know?
I think my question is like, did she stay for the after parties? Because Jay-Z had to. That was his best friend. But like, did she?
Or did he tell her to go home?
But then wouldn't you?
But you know, there's a thing about Beyonce leaving a lot of places early.
That is true. I did hear about
She
that.
leaves a lot of places really, really early. She left the Grammys early too.
This year? Mm-hmm. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, I feel like if he did what if Jay-Z was like, all right, like leave. Mm-hmm. I
She'd
feel like
have questions.
she'd have questions.
I'd have questions.
I'd have questions, especially after you cheated on me twice. I think 3 times maybe, with the third being maybe Rihanna. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Anyways, this is
Next
your
thing.
question.
Yes, it is.
We're going back to regular stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to throw that one in there.
You talked about like making jackets like dedicated to each zodiac sign.
Yeah.
Right. Does that ever like contradict with religion at all? Because I know some people that are religious like don't believe in zodiac signs.
I don't necessarily believe in zodiac signs. I just think it's interesting because some of the traits actually do align with when we were born. So I don't know. I wouldn't say it's really contradictory because it's just supposed to be based off that, but it's really not supposed to be like, oh, I'm getting this jacket because I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just supposed to be based off of that because that's like what each person in my house gives. So it's more based off of just like what I grew up around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think it was like middle school. Someone was like, I don't believe in astrology because that's like the devil's work. And I was like, what? Also, sorry if you can hear the
The
revving or the rain, or not rain, the water dropping on the AC. That happened in Kelly's video, and it's been happening for the past 5 nights.
Damn.
So I'm kind of going insane with it. But yeah, anyways. Okay, now we're going on to music. Okay. So we talked about your faith. How big of a role does your faith play in your music and generally just everything you do?
I pray before everything I do. So if I'm writing a song, I usually pray before I write the song, and I'm like, God, you know, just put your hand over my hand as I write the song. You know what I'm saying? Or I pray before I go into a studio session because I've had studio sessions where I come out and I feel so unaccomplished. So now I've made it a thing to like just say a little prayer in my head. So like he blesses my vocal cords or even before a performance. So it does play a big part in that. As for the music I put out, I feel like some songs that I have out are definitely like written by God. Like God gave me that idea. But there are some that are a little bit risque.
Yeah, no, God definitely helps you write some lyrics because
Yeah.
I was like listening to the lyrics. I was like, damn. Praying bars.
Thank you.
Alyssa.
How fast would you say your creative process is, like from writing a song to producing it to recording it, then video if you're gonna make a music video for that song?
As of lately, I've been taking a little bit more time when it comes to like writing video treatments and like planning out videos because I'm just trying to be a little bit more creative than I used to be. Writing wise, it doesn't really take very long for me to write a song. recording wise, it takes me like 2 sessions to get it like exactly the way I want it. And as a whole, I feel like that's like a span of like maybe 2 to 3 weeks for me to just like have the video treatment, have the song done, have everything written, you know, and then executing it and like putting everything out. Like I can get like a whole song done as in rollout and video, everything in like a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the usual time
Yeah.
for everyone. So you mentioned coming up with your own treatments. You direct and, correct me if I'm wrong, edit all your music videos.
I do.
All right. Do you like that? Because I do the same, and at some points I hate it, but at most points I love it. So what is your opinion on directing and editing, and do you see yourself ever getting another director or another editor in?
I definitely see myself getting another director and editor. I like directing a lot, but I will say I don't like editing that much. I really don't. It's a lot of pressure because it's like you have all these people and they know that you're editing the video and everybody's on set. So now if I edit this shit and it's ass, it's like, damn, we put in all this work for nothing, you know? So it's a lot of pressure with editing, but I really do like directing. And I have like, I don't know, I have like a little bossy trait in me. Like I like being in control of things, so I really do like directing. But it is difficult because it's like I'm in front of the camera and I'm not behind the camera, so I can't see how I look. I can't see if a hair is out of place, if we're getting the shot right. Like I can't see any of that, so it's very irritating to do that by myself sometimes. It's very irritating. But
Also,
yeah.
Sorry if you hear the music going on.
Like a festival.
There's like a
Something
festival.
Yo, what is
down.
going on?
I don't know. I don't know. Everyone was dressed.
LIU's not real. That's
What's the word?
LIU is not real.
It's just a big fever dream. I can't concentrate
Dead
with
ass.
it. Okay. This was my follow-up question. Would you ever direct a video for someone else?
Absolutely. That's actually the directing I really want to do. I'd rather not direct for myself. I'd rather direct for other artists. But the thing about a lot of other artists, because I'm an artist myself, they feel like I'm not going to pour all that into them, which I definitely would, guys. Book me.
Give her a chance.
You know? But yeah, I would love to direct for another, or be like a creative director in general for like cover art and all that stuff. Like for another artist. That would be so fire.
Okay. Liz, is it your turn or my turn?
It's my turn.
Okay.
When you first started making music, did you have anyone in your life that just kind of straight doubted it and just
A lot. No shade to my parents, but they definitely no shade to my parents, but they definitely weren't fucking with the whole idea of me being like a full-time artist or anything. A lot of family members, a lot of friends. Yeah, it was kind of discouraging, but like at a certain point, you kind of just have to do what makes you happy. So I let go of all that when I dropped praying. Like I was just like, you know, I'm gonna let go of all that and do what's gonna make me happy, because I don't want to be 30 and still working in corporate and I'm just like miserable with my life. Like I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
So
Because I think because relating this to personal experience, not making everything about me.
as you should.
Like when I first like came out with music, everyone was doubting, and I think with artists, it's one, like you said, like I don't want to be looking back when I'm 30, working a corporate job and just hating every second of
Yeah.
it and being like, damn, what if I did that?
Yeah.
I think it's better to look back and be like, okay, at least I put it out. Maybe
Yeah, I tried.
I failed at it.
Yeah.
But hey, it got 100 views on YouTube, and
Yeah.
in my mind that did great or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there was a point where I had to be like, I actually have enough talent to do this.
Yes.
More than enough talent to do this. And I'm actually good at this. So why not just like share it with the world? And I've also realized, like before I started putting out music, like ideas that I would have, if I didn't act on it, God would just give it to another artist and they would come out with it. And I'd be like, damn, what the fuck? So then I was like, nah, let me start actually acting on these ideas, because God really does
No,
that. Like it's
yeah.
crazy. But yeah.
That used to happen to me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like thinking of something like an invention.
Yeah.
And then
it would come out.
Yep.
All of a sudden you see a grocery store. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, yo. I was like, I literally just, and then I started getting paranoid, thinking they had like cameras in my living room, listening
Like a chip
to
in your
me.
brain.
I was like, nah,
Zombie.
like they're listening way too much.
Yes.
I hated it. I also just think it's family the most.
Yeah.
Who's gonna doubt you?
I realize like a lot of the support that I get is from people who don't know me from anywhere. Like whenever I drop a song, and I don't even care if my family see this. Whenever I drop a song, y'all be mad quiet. But it'd be a lot of people who don't know me and they be streaming the song, reposting the song, saying they listening to it first thing in the morning. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
No, my brother literally, when the last music video of mine came out, I texted him. I was like, "Oh, did you watch it?" He goes, "Yeah." Sends me like a whole essay of things that like needs to be worked on, and I was like, "All right, cool. Thanks, I guess. I'll just work on it."
Yeah.
But like, friends are just like, "No, this is the best thing you've put out."
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's really family, and
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And you can put it right in their face. Like when I dropped my EP, I sent it in the little cousins group chat. Complete silence, nothing. Couple days later, happy birthday, so and so.
You're like, hello.
Yo, that's fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, still love y'all though.
What is I think the right terminology, biggest misconception people have about you?
That I'm a bitch because of my face. My face is very like.
I did used to be
all the time.
scared of you.
What the fuck?
No, literally. Has anyone actually told you like, oh, I used to think you were a bitch?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Really?
I get it so much. But it's like if you actually just talk to me, I'll probably crack a smile or
No,
not.
literally,
It depends.
The first text you sent me, I was like, oh. I texted you that the Fashion Week thing.
Yeah.
And then you like responded so sweetly, and I was like, oh my God, this is great.
What if I just left you on red?
You know,
Is that what you expected?
No, I expect a lot of people to just like leave me on red just because like, I don't know, sometimes it's like, because at that point I'd never talked to you before. And so it's like, oh, if I reach out to someone, I expect them to leave me on red or just leave me in like the requests. And then I was like, oh my God. And then I think it was the
Are we rolling?
yeah.
We're just yapping.
We were getting ready for the show this year, and you said hi to me, Jill, and Jordan. And Jill was like, oh my God, I love her. And I was like, she seems really nice, low key. I'm not gonna lie. She's like, she is.
I really am. I'm actually a sweetheart.
Just get to know people.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I think it's just my appearance. I have a resting bitch face. That's all it is. Usually we're like the nicest though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because people have told me I look like just like an asshole.
You do. But like I've also had that conception about me, so like I didn't think that.
Did
Like you do look like an asshole,
you
but
thought
like
I was an
I didn't
asshole?
think you were an asshole.
Okay.
I thought you looked like one, but I didn't think you were.
When did you think I looked like one?
Like just seeing you around like the dorms and stuff. Like I'm like, damn, like this nigga look a little miserable, damn.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm here,
I didn't think you
so-
were actually like I didn't think your personality was gonna be like, you know.
No, there was someone on volleyball last year, 2 years ago. That every time he saw me, he was like, "Hey, Ricky." I was like, "Hi," and he was like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yep." And I just like it was like always because he saw me right when I woke up, and I was like, "Don't talk to me. I
Yeah,
need like an
that's
hour."
why I'm saying or not, because it depends on the day, it depends on the time.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We get it.
We get it.
We understand.
Alyssa,
Back
next
to
question.
your music.
Yeah.
How'd you get on the airport tarmac for the
Oh,
video?
I'm crying.
No,
Because we want to know.
That
we're watching
is
it. We're like,
a
"What the fuck?"
secret. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll tell y'all. But y'all have to cut it out.
That's fine.
Because then we're
We
gonna
can
see
cut it
every
out.
other bitch in their music video at the airport on the. You know?
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
I'll
That's
be on
fine.
the airport. I'll do it.
That's fine.
And then
You
at
can
the
do
end,
it.
it'll be like-
You can do it. But I went to JFK, one of the terminals.
Told you it was JFK.
Yeah, it was JFK. TWA Hotel. They have like an airplane in the back, and people can just like go on, take pictures. A lot of people do like wedding photo shoots there, and like but I've never seen anybody do like a music video there. So I was like, this is the spot.
Because I saw people in the back.
Yeah, I
the-
know.
Because I was like,
I know, like people walking while we're dancing. Like, are y'all serious?
and then like the bloopers, it's just like
Yeah.
suitcases. I'm like, damn. Because like
Yeah.
I saw someone, I think on Instagram, Lucky JPEGs, I think is their username. I don't know. But they did a photo shoot with someone at TWA, and I was like, damn, this shit's like sick. Like I need to do one.
You don't actually have to cut it out. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
By the way.
And then I saw the hallway scene.
Yeah.
And I was like, this looks familiar. Why does it?
Uh-huh.
Woo!
Anyways. They're going crazy.
Like they're wilding.
And then the airplane, I was like, damn, she really just rented out a whole jet for herself. Like that was my first automatic thought.
That's
And I was
that's
like-
a high budget.
I was like, no, literally.
High budget.
I was like,
No.
I was like, how high is this budget? See, even they're cheering at the budget.
Oh, really is. Oh my god.
And then I was like, wait, we're in college. No one has a high budget. I was like,
High budget?
I was like, so did she just sneak into an airport and just bribe a security guy to just give her the airplane?
Low key, I did have to bribe them a little bit, but not
Really?
like with money or anything. I just had to just like sneak around and film the shots because they were telling us, oh, you can't record in the hallway or you can't record like on the car or in the car or whatever. Like they were being weird about shit. So I would just wait until the manager would like leave and handle other shit, and then we would shoot the scene real fast. I'll be like, guys, everybody be on point. 1, 2, 3, go. Literally for every single shot. But yeah. And then the plane scene, that was just, I was so sick after that video because of the rain.
Yeah.
I was in the pouring rain. It wasn't any light rain. It was hard rain.
Did you know it was gonna rain or no?
No.
Surprise.
But I've always
you
said
didn't-
like
you
I
didn't
wanted
check
a
the
rain
weather?
scene. No, I didn't check the weather. I didn't check the weather. We literally had a whole other dance scene planned and we never got to do it. But I was like, if y'all don't want to go in the rain, I'm gonna go in the rain. And they were like, don't go in the rain, you're gonna get sick. And did.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it, but I was, crying and throwing up and shaking in my bed the next day, editing the video while editing. I'm like, this video still gotta get done. But yeah.
This isn't a question on the list. This is, now that we're talking about it, I'm curious. Was that the hardest music video to film, or if not, what was? And what was the easiest?
The easiest was probably stress-wise, probably the first one.
Okay.
But I think the first one I was still like getting in the groove of like singing to a camera, but I was like lip syncing, so it was kind of awkward. And there's like 7 other people in the room looking at me while I'm just like, ain't nobody praying. It was a little bit awkward, so I wasn't really feeling that. But that was the easiest stress-wise because everybody was on time. We had enough time to do everything we needed to do because it was simple. But I think other than that, it had to be like Child's Play because the Child's Play video was just like, even though we were like on limited time and it was very stressful because people were late and like it was just a lot going on, I think I was more comfortable like in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And the hardest one had to be Nothing to You because Nothing to You, like I actually had to act like I was pissed off and I never really get like enraged. Like that's just not something I do.
There's nothing that actually makes you just like tick.
Probably him. But like that's like that's about it.
You want to speak your truth?
What was the question again?
It was the hardest video for me to do. They were like, oh, there's nothing that ticks me off. And I said, probably you.
Yeah, I tick you off a lot because I'm just like in my own world and you be like having me snap back into reality. So that's really what it is.
He did not introduce himself.
I'm saying, did not
Introduce
introduce
yourself.
This is my boyfriend, guys.
You said,
But you say,
I'm Brandon.
yeah. The video was based off of Waiting to Exhale, that
Wait,
movie
which
with
video?
Nothing to You.
Okay.
It was based off of Waiting to Exhale with Angela Bassett. And
Okay.
she was like, that scene where she's like lighting the car on fire and she's throwing all the niggas' clothes out the house because he pissed her off. Like, I had to like recreate that. And it was my idea. I don't know why I put myself in that position. But doing all that and like having to look angry, like I'm like throwing clothes in the car, like I really don't feel like I don't feel this way. But I'm like, let me do it anyway. Like, it was just very, I don't know, uncomfortable to have to be like, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
And it's Fari.
No, literally, and it's Fari. It's Fari, the most unserious nigga on the planet. Like, it was just so fucking like, why did I do this to myself? Yeah. And like all those scenes where you see us yelling at each other, like I'm repeating the same shit. I'm repeating the same
What were
shit.
you
I'm
repeating?
like, fuck you, nigga. Get the fuck out my house, nigga. You said you was gonna take me on a date, nigga. Like literally
Those three
over and
sentences.
over and over and over and over. I'm about to push you down the stairs, nigga. Like over and over and over and over.
Who knew
Wow.
she was this funny? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. When I was watching that video, I was like, "Uh-oh." I was like, "The clothes." I was like, "Oh, they're going in the
And
car."
they were all mine.
They
were all mine
And then you're
clothes.
like spraying the.
Yes,
called?
you know, I will
Gasoline?
say that scene. I hate that scene.
Why?
Because the bottle thing that I had like looked nothing like.
It looked like a water bottle.
It looked like a water bottle.
And I was watching that. I was like, "Oh, that's gasoline." Okay,
Yeah, like, I tried,
And then I
guys.
was like, "You know what? Artists see each other."
I tried so hard to find the gasoline bottle, like you know that the gas station like
Yes.
around the corner.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna ask them if they could lend me something, but I was like, no, that might be too much. So I went to Target, bought me a little bottle like that, and I said we just gonna have to do what it do.
Was it like like transparent? You know
Oh my
what?
gosh,
We got a low budget for everything.
no, for real.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
None of these videos have costed me like over $600.
Liz, is mine ever over 600?
No.
I don't think so, right? No.
No.
No. we try to stay
Yeah.
as
We
cheap
try,
as possible.
yeah.
But yeah, anyways. Liz, is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, nope, not
After
that.
airport.
Not that. Okay, all right.
There you go.
Child's Play music video just released Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. When did you start writing the treatment, and what? Because I like to see what other people do. So, what was going on through your mind when you wrote that treatment?
Okay, when I first was trying to write the treatment, my mind was absolutely blank. Like, absolutely blank. I'm like, should I even do a video for this shit? And I was asking people, like, do you guys have any ideas? Like, what are you guys thinking? And nobody had any, like, I mean, I had, somebody wrote me an entire treatment, and I just did not like it.
Damn,
Yeah.
you just threw that shit away.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt bad because I had to be like, I'm not really fucking with this. I'm so sorry. Thank you for
Yeah,
the
like, how-
effort, though. But it was in a Google Doc, and it was just like everything line by line. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
They put in hours of work and you said no.
Yes. And I was just like, damn.
Sometimes that's how it got.
But
be.
like that's how it happened. You know, that's how it works. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not really fucking with that. And then I said, why don't I play on this chess thing that I have going on in the cover art? Because on the cover art, I'm like sitting in the middle of the forest. The forest is like across the street from my house too. So it's
okay,
like,
because I
really
was
cool.
wondering how you got that shot.
Yeah, you want to talk about that before I get into the
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, let's go to the forest across the street from my house because the song already kind of gave me like SZA, and I was like, let's just do like a different vibe of Control, that album. So we went to the forest and we were like looking for spots and stuff, and there was like this green lake. It was kind of like really old water though. It was like really musty water. And I was like, guys, I want to get in. And they were telling me no. Because they were like, girl, like, no, like we're not going in this to take this picture. I'm like, guys, I want to get in. I want to get in. And then we found like another lake that was like cleaner. So that's the one we used. And
Understandable.
yeah, and I had like mud all over my shoes and stuff. And like people think that picture is like photoshopped and shit, but it's really not. Because there's like mud on my like my sock. and it actually looks really cool. But they were like sticking, like I took chairs out of my kitchen and like the table out of my kitchen, and like I had to like clean it up and hose it down before my mom came back from church. Like I was trying to hurry up and get the shot.
Is that a
And
stool?
yeah, it's one of the kitchen stools.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't it look like a kitchen stool, low key?
Low key?
Like with the little thing at the bottom,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You
Yep,
brought
and
the
then
whole
that
table.
Yep, took the table out the kitchen and everything.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then we had the chess set, and then I was trying to go for like a sort of like a mob wife vibe with like the rollers in my hair and the money and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how we got that shot. We took like pictures in various places of the forest, but that was like that shot was the one shot that was like, that's perfect. That's all I wanted. Yeah.
Music video.
Oh, right. So the music video. What was the question about the music video? Oh, the treatment.
The
Yes.
treatment.
Yeah, so I was like, why don't I play out on the chess vibe? So I was looking for places, and I found a spot that had like a checkerboard floor, and I was like, this has to be the place. And then I wrote the treatment basically just based around that, and I almost like had like a Alice in Wonderland like vibe coming from it, just because of like the chess and all that. And it didn't work out because of budget, but you know, like I was gonna CGI it and shit, but I don't know how to do that. So yeah, but it ended up coming out really good. I think for the first scene, I saw like a lot of pictures of Snooze. They were
Okay.
like popping up a lot on my Pinterest of Snooze, like Justin Bieber and SZA. And I was like, I kind of want to do something like this. So that's what like the first scene was based off of. And the second scene was really supposed to be like, I didn't want it to be the same as Nothing to You with us just like arguing. So I wanted it to just seem like a little bit toxic in a way. So like we're having a good time together, but we're also arguing, but we want to stay in the relationship, like something like that. And then the third scene, I definitely wanted to have like a little sexy dance going on. Because I feel like this next era I'm about to go into, I want it to be very like coming into my womanhood, grown and sexy, because I'm about to turn 20. I'm really young. I'm about to turn 20, and I'm like, I think this is like a good time to really come into that. So I wanted to have like my first like really, you know, sexy dance scene. And yeah, that was like the whole point for the video. Just toxic relationship. You love me, but you hate me. But you can't hate me.
But you can't hate me.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, why did you choose that specific interlude to include in the music video?
Oh my God, yes. So that's a scene of Eartha Kitt from an interview that she was doing, and a guy was asking her about compromise. And when I was editing the video, I had no idea that I was going to put that in the video until I was editing it. And I was like, I should definitely choose a scene about compromise. And I was looking at quotes about chess and compromise, and it seemed to work really well together. And I was like, this will be perfect, because this scene, like that scene from that interview was like really like, it's trending on TikTok a lot. It's trending on Instagram a lot. So I'm like, people would know this is Eartha Kitt, so that would be fire. And she's also like an R&B singer from back in the day, so it's like paying homage again. So that's why I chose that.
I know an interlude not from that, from Beyonce Made in America. Because I remember the first time listening to that set, the laugh kicked in. I was like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wait, this shit slaps.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 questions that I just wrote down.
Okay.
That's why I was typing while you were talking. How is it working with other men that you're not dating while you have your husband?
It's a tad awkward when I think about it. When I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. It's very awkward in my brain. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm going to encounter a lot of situations where I have to do this. So I kind of have to just get over that and do it anyway. And to make it more comfortable for the relationship, I just have him there. It's that simple.
Now, question for you. Do you ever feel uncomfortable?
I mean, yeah, but it's not to the point where I'm like angry or anything or frustrated. I know that this is what she wants to do. So it's like, I just gotta support it in the best way that I can. But at the same time, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're also in like the same fields. So I have to see him do that with other girls all the time.
Now, do you get jealous?
I do. But I won't vocalize it. You'll
Okay.
just see it in my face. Like, we were at a shoot together, and like, we were at a shoot together, and the director was like, touch his beard to the other girl. And
You're like, don't touch him.
yeah, but I was really far away. Like, he couldn't really see me, and the girl couldn't see me, but I'm in the corner with my friend, and I'm like,
No.
and his dad was there too. So his dad knew that I was feeling away. Like, his dad was like, she was looking at you like you was about to be in trouble. Yeah. He had a lot of questions after that shoot. A lot of
Damn.
questions.
Gee. Anyways.
But yeah, we're used to it at this point.
That's good.
Yeah.
It didn't update, so you have to ask the other one you added.
Oh no! I wrote it in my notes. You're good. Piggybacking off of that question, you worked with Fari and you worked with Maji. How is it working with friends with music videos, the whole recording process, and do you ever see yourself when you're selling out stadiums, taking friends on tour, having them work for you just so you have friends with you?
Maybe not so just because they're my friends, but if I really feel like they're like talented and they, you know, they've worked for that, like obviously I'm definitely gonna like, you know, pull you up with me. Like, I'm definitely that type of person. Like, if you're putting in all that work and I know I have the connections, I'm definitely gonna put you on, you know?
Yeah.
How was it? What was the question?
How is it working with friends? Like, is it annoying?
Honestly, with those two, it was great. It was great. They were both on time. They both did everything they had to do, you know? But I think working with people that are closer to me is something that I wouldn't do because there's just like too much comfortability there. And I think when we're in like a work environment, there's no like boundary. So I don't really feel comfortable having people that are far too close to me like work with me like that.
So like never like family. Okay. Because I heard.
But the
who
thing
was
is,
it?
one of my cousins, he like records my videos for me. Like, he recorded Nothing to You and Right Away, and he was like extremely professional about it, and it went very well. But as in like having them in the video or like, you know, on the stage with me, it's just like I don't want to encounter any problems with that because at the end of the day, when the show is over, I have to deal with that, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Selena Gomez when she was Wizards of Waverly Place and all that. I think it was her mom managing her, and I think she fired her mom because I think she was like, the lines are getting too blurred.
No, I would too, though.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't want, like, Beyonce fired her dad
Yeah.
when he was her manager. Like, I wouldn't want that for me. Like, when I was younger, I definitely did be like, Mom, why won't you just be my momager? But as I got older and, like, I saw how that affects other artists, I'm like, I don't even want to, like, run into that problem because it makes things, like, a little bit awkward. And
Sorry, continue.
I don't remember what I was going to say. I'm going to be so honest. Sometimes I just ramble.
No, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Because I really wonder how it feels, because they're not like singers, but the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Because like I've watched a few episodes where they're like, no, Mom, Kylie's your favorite daughter because she makes you the most money. And I'm like, if that's actually true, that's like really fucked up
Yeah.
and really depressing.
Yeah.
That just sucks to hear.
Yeah.
And I feel like they might have been better off without the mom as the manager.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, where are we? How long did it take for you to learn the choreo for Child's Play?
2 rehearsals.
Of like 2 hours or like?
Yeah, 2 rehearsals, 2 hours each.
Oh. So, because in the interview with Alex and Amaya, you said you did dance when you were growing
Yeah.
up. Did that come back naturally? Like,
You
when you
know-
were doing it or no? Or was it a struggle?
My choreographer says it did. But I don't know if I really feel like that. Because now looking back, I mean, even when I was editing the video, I was like nitpicking every little thing. I'm like, damn, like I could have did that better or I could have did that better. But I think in retrospect, like looking at it as a whole, I'm like, okay, I'm actually proud of myself that I actually, you know, like went out and did that. Because it's not necessarily the easiest choreo either. It's a lot of
Yeah.
leg work.
The move you did with like your foot like borderline touching your head, I was like, damn.
It's a lot of leg work. But I think energy wise, I'm used to like having to exert a lot of energy because I did dance. So I don't think that it's necessarily hard for me to pick up. So it's not, I think that's why like I also needed just 2 rehearsals to get it. It's not really hard for me to pick up choreo quickly or anything like that. But I think as in perfecting it and getting it like clean, like Sean Bankhead or somebody like that, like getting it really clean and sharp, I think that's where like my problem is at. Because now I feel like if I were to do Child's Play like choreo, like I would just have it like this and it would be really clean and sharp.
Yeah.
But because it was so fresh, like it just wasn't, I mean, y'all liked it, so
She
shit.
did.
I had a comment, but I totally forgot what it was. I don't know. Liz.
Anyways, what are your set days like? Would you say they're more organized or chaotic?
Before I get there, it's very organized. You know, it's very organized before I get there. I feel like Child's Play was a little bit more hectic before I got there, just because like I'm in school and I'm in school for a long time every day. I'm in school from 9 to 5. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to get there
I remember seeing your
on
TikTok
time.
about it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'd be fucking tired. So Child's Play, like I had to get everything ready the day of. So it was just a little bit more stressful for me. And then when I got there, it was calm until people started coming in late. And then I'm like, fuck, because I booked the space for like 2 hours. We usually do like 2 hours for the shoots. And I'm like, fuck, now we're running on limited time. So it was just like really stressful trying to like get every scene correct. And the thing I said about directing earlier, I can't be behind the camera. So nobody can see exactly what I see in my head or exactly what I want. And I can describe it as best as possible. I can show you exactly what I want you to do. But it's like, if you're not seeing it, then you're just not going to get it.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to deal with whatever comes out of it. So I think that's the part that stressed me out the most, because I'm like, damn, this is really not going to come out how I envisioned it in my head. That's one thing I will say about my videos. Sometimes they come out exactly how I envisioned it. Like Nothing to You came out exactly how I envisioned it. Right away, sort of. Child's Play, not at all. Not in a bad way either. It came out great, but that's just not what I saw.
Yeah. My question came back from when you were talking about dancing. Because I just like to know how certain dancers do it. When you learn choreo, are you learning it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or are you doing it from the lyrics?
Interesting. I think when I'm first learning it, I have to do it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In order for me to, just like get the counts and everything. But if there's like a certain part that I'm not picking up on, like there were a few moves in there that I was just not picking up on. And I was like, exactly what word am I kicking my leg up on? Because it's just not registering in my brain. But most of the time, it's not that hard for me to pick it up. It really depends.
Okay. All right.
It depends on the choreographer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a specific choreographer that you want to like stick with for the rest of your career?
Nedge. Nedge. Nedge, 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 Nedge. I love Nedge. Ashlyn was also amazing too.
Shout out
but
to
Ashlyn
Ashlyn.
is so freaking busy. Ashlyn is so freaking busy. It's just easier for me to get Nedge. So,
Yeah.
but both of them are absolutely amazing, and I would work with both of them for the rest of my career.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now here's my follow-up question. If Sean Bankhead was like, I want to choreograph you next week, are you doing it?
As in like scrap Nedge, or just like
Yeah.
You're messy. You're messy.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
just
scrapping
curious.
Nedge, but I'm gonna work with Sean Bankhead. Me and Nedge gonna work with Sean Bankhead together.
you would make them
Yes, I'm bringing Nedge with me.
Okay.
And they both gonna work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's what we like to hear. We don't like to scrap people here.
Yeah, we're not scrapping people. Not scrapping no day ones.
No day ones.
No day ones.
That's all our questions, right?
No, I got.
Oh, you have more?
One more, I think.
Oh, okay.
Actually, 2 more. One's in the doc. One's not. So off camera, we talked about you transferring schools. Why? Where'd you go?
Okay.
And what's your current major?
Okay, so I'm not in college anymore. I dropped out of college.
Oh, you fully dropped out.
Yeah, I fully dropped out
Okay,
of college.
all right.
But I do go to school. I'm in a cosmetology school.
Okay, that's
right?
why I said transfer. That's right.
Yes, yes. I was like, if I'm gonna drop out, I have to go to some sort of school, though, you know. And I said, what's something that interests me that I would not mind doing consistently, and that can make me bread? Because right now I'm in a very like, I need to build the foundation. I need to lay the foundation phase, and I felt like being here for 2 more years was just not gonna do that for me, to be honest. I'm like, when I graduate in 2 more years with a vocal performance degree, what the fuck am I gonna do? Especially if I don't get signed during that time. What the fuck am I gonna do? So I said, I'm gonna go to cosmetology school because I've been doing hair since I was like 14.
Really?
I've been doing hair for a long time. So I'm like, if I just go get my license and I go make some bank, then I could put that into the music, and then maybe I could get somebody to do the CGI. And I can get somebody to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Sean
And then
Bankhead.
I can get Sean Bankhead, and then I can get signed because I'll actually have exactly what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the plan right now. And then I transferred to Arojo Academy.
Where is that?
It's in Soho.
Oh, okay.
It's in
Did
Soho.
not
I'm
know
not too
that.
far.
All right. Last question and then game time. What's next for the brand of Anae in both 2025 and in general?
A deluxe.
A deluxe. Just a deluxe or music videos?
Yes, we're gonna
another
have
EP?
another music video coming out in October.
Okay.
Can't say
This
when
month.
yet. Yes. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
This month. Not ready at all. Yeah, that. What else do we have? Some live versions coming out. And that deluxe.
Actually, I have another question. You teased for your birthday. Happy belated birthday. From what looked like a music video. Am I wrong or am I right?
For my birthday?
For his birthday.
For his birthday? Oh, it wasn't his birthday though. It was boyfriend's day yesterday.
Oh, boyfriend's day.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was boyfriend's
Yeah.
day. It wasn't his birthday. That's his music video though.
Oh.
So Miles Brando, Share My World, coming out soon. Make sure you guys go stream that, watch
Heavy
that.
on that. All right. Now we're going to get into the game.
Right. The first one is you don't want to lose your queen and get a bishop.
Child's Play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to lay it out flat. Now I'm putting me first.
Pran.
Yeah.
No doubt you ever saw the vision to risk it for me as you will and right. Oh. Sorry. The answer.
Right away.
why I put
You didn't put a dash though.
Oh, my fault.
Didn't put a dash. Right away.
Anyways, my
Yeah.
fault.
My fault.
Pull his car to the front. Leave the bees competing.
After party.
Good. I'm losing my mind. What's on your mind? Well, look at the time.
I'm losing. Oh, nothing to you.
Almost doesn't count. You know we play in the same game.
I don't want to know.
Yep.
Good. I hate feeling alone. Still finding my own way.
Jacquard.
Might pop your tires because I'm tired of being tired now.
Nothing to you.
And your last one. Tears make me prettier anyways.
Child's Play.
Yeah.
Wow.
And,
100%.
I had to come up with all the lyrics, and I'm like, and you don't have your lyrics pulled up on Spotify, so I'm like,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm like, okay, this is what she said. Okay,
I'm so sorry.
all right. Now we're gonna do Beyonce.
We add that to my to-do list.
Is it all right if we do all her albums
We can't do the last one. I'm not caught up yet.
on Cowboy Carter? It's been out since March.
I'm not really a country girl. I'm not gonna lie. The album was great though. I listened to it a ton of times.
Okay,
but I'm
all
just
right,
not.
all right. So we won't do Cowboy Carter.
Or Lemonade.
What?
Sorry.
You don't like Lemonade?
I like Lemonade,
But
is it her best? No.
so what would you say her best is?
Self-titled.
Okay.
You seem like you want to argue.
I don't
What's tea?
I don't think that's her best.
What do you think of Renaissance?
No.
What?
No, I hated Renaissance.
B-Day?
No.
I am Sasha Fierce?
Lemonade.
Oh, I was about to.
Yeah.
Gagged.
Ooh.
Don't
Lemonade
hurt
is-
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can do
exactly.
lemonade. We can do lemonade, but I
Exactly.
might
All
fuck
right,
up. This
all
is
right.
embarrassing
No, I
because I'm
hate-
going to fuck up. Shit.
We'll do like 8.
Okay.
I hated Renaissance when it first came out until the tour. I hated
Did you go to the tour?
No.
I went to the tour. That shit was amazing. That was my concert virginity.
Yeah,
She took my
I
concert
saw that.
virginity.
All I was ah! Ah! It was just every tap was a scream. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can I do non-singles as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta.
Shit, I'm scared. Fuck.
All right.
You asked for this.
Yeah,
I
you.
did.
Okay, I'm not doing this one because it has rappers on it, and I don't know which part's theirs, and which one's not. Okay. As I hear your footsteps pace, lock open, doorknob turned, there appeared your face going out of my head. I think I'm losing all my mind.
Just, all right. All right.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Dangerously in Love. That's the album, not the song.
To say it again?
As I hear your footsteps pace, lock opened, doorknob turned, there appeared your face going out of my head. I think I'm losing all my mind.
Deja vu.
I said from Dangerously in Love.
Oh shit, that's B-Day. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Oh shit.
This is crazy.
Nah, I give up.
Speechless.
Oh, fuck that song. Fuck that song.
Okay, all right. Oh no, I love this song actually. All right. I know exactly what part. I know you're probably thinking, "What's up with B? I've been crying for too long. What did you do to me?"
Why are you playing with me?
What you mean?
Fuck. I don't. Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
She did this on both On the Run tours.
What's the lyric?
I know you're probably thinking, "What's up with B? I've been crying for too long. What did you do to me?" Clearly a sad song.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what album.
Oh, we're gonna go from first one.
Oh, you're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So B Day.
So B-Day. What's wrong with B? I don't know.
Resentment. Good song.
This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Beehive is gonna come for me.
Yeah. Because we're gonna clip these and put this on TikTok.
Fuck. No, guys, I swear I love her. No, like you really used to be like, oh my god, back in the day, you could play like a Beyonce music video, like for Drunken Love. Like I would hear the water rush up on the shore, and I would be like, Drunken Love. Like, oh my god.
Okay. This one I think you'll get. It's too big. It's too wide.
Ego.
Wide. Okay, there we go. Me doing the parentheses.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're moving on to 4.
I'm scared.
Oh, I thought this was your favorite album.
I didn't say 4. I said self-titled.
Oh, you did say self-titled. Sorry. I want to say I lived each day until I died. I know that I had something in somebody's life.
Oh. I know this one. What is this shit called? I Was Here.
Yes. All right. You got,
Okay.
what, 1? I think.
No.
I got
2?
ego.
Oh, you got ego.
She's
All right.
2 and 2.
All right. Now it's your actual favorite one. So you're telling me you know this album front to back?
I like just say the line, bro.
All right. Okay, I'll do this one. If it'll
This is
load.
giving me anxiety. I'm so sorry, guys. I swear I love her.
You know what? We'll start it off with the opening one. Let me sit this ass on you.
Let me sit this. What is it called? Rocket.
Yep. Okay. All right. Lemonade.
I'm scared. I don't know these lyrics. Lemonade.
Daddy made me fight. It wasn't always right, but he said, "Girl, it's
Oh,
your
Daddy
second."
Lessons.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. You're 4 for 6 now.
Okay.
We want to do the Lion King.
Yeah, we could
Okay.
do that.
It's one of my favorite ones.
I'm still blown from saying deja vu.
Deja vu.
And it wasn't even on the same album. Fuck.
Okay. Look at my natural. I'm so exotic. Darker the berry, sweeter the fruit. Deeper the wounded, deeper the roots.
I need several chances for this answer.
Okay.
Is
That
it-
I'll give you because
Is it Mood Forever?
No.
Is it darker the berry, sweeter the fruit? Is it? What is that song? Oh no, that's not on that album. Fuck. Can I get a hint at what it starts with?
N.
Oh, Nile.
Yes. All right. We're on to Renaissance.
Okay, that I can probably do for real.
Okay. He know I'm a fucking problem. I knew that I could get it out him.
You know, I'm a fucking real- I know that
I really love you. Tell mama I'd do it for you.
You know, I'm a fucking runner. I could get all up in your mind.
Yep. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna throw a Cowboy Carter at you.
Oh shit.
Where's the one song?
Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse.
At 15, the innocence was gone astray. Had to leave my home at an early age.
What's it called again? 16 carriages.
Yeah. Okay. Banger.
7 for 9.
7 for 9.
Oh.
That was really good.
Okay. That's not that bad.
It's 2 division. And what, you got 10 or 8 out of 8, I think?
That's
7
terrible.
to 7. You passed.
Yep.
You passed.
You passed.
So
All
bad.
right.
You only got 2 wrong.
Yeah.
Think of it that way.
I'm so disappointed in myself. Truly.
Now you just gotta go home and blast it.
Yeah. I gotta refresh my mind.
Deja vu.
I need a refresher. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. Thank you for watching. Alyssa, where can they find you on Instagram?
Alyssa.o.
You can find me on Instagram at Ricky B. Rodriguez and TikTok at Ricky B. Rodriguez. Where can they find you?
Fairly Odd Anae on all platforms.
On all platforms. Anything else you want to say, Anay?
Stream my music, please.
Stream her music.
Stream her
Go watch
music.
the Child's Play music video.
Yeah.
Watch
now.
out for a deluxe.
Watch out for the deluxe in 2025. Liz, where can they find us?
AfterHoursPod.s on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for being on.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Yeah. See you next week.
Have a good night.
Toodles.
Bye.